Your Honor, I don't think it's a problem
Think
because
again, because I just told you, it's a problem for you. The whole purpose behind law is to right wrong. I want justice to be something that isn't the
Passionate. This is America's Court with Judge Ross.
Kelly Baker is suing Deandra Johnson in the amount of $10,000. Ms. Baker claims Ms. Johnson gave her hair that was infested with lice.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties been sworn, Your Honor.
Sir, get up, Thomas. We are arguing over weaved hair.
yes, we are, Your Honor.
You are suing for defamation, correct?
Defamation, basically loss of income.
Right, as a result of
as a result
her
of her
defaming.
lies. Exactly.
And is your hair all of yours, or is it a mixture of your hair and the hair?
Can't tell.
I can't tell.
Exactly. This is weave.
That's a
This
weave.
is my leave out on top.
And this is your what?
It's called leave out. My natural hair is on top.
Oh,
And this is
because
the weave.
when you say leave out, how does that work? The top part is actually your hair, and then the weave is underneath all that?
Right, exactly. The weave is braided into my head.
And with the way that this works, can you take it on and off at will, or
No, this is a
that's
sew.
not going anywhere?
This is not going anywhere.
All right. Is your hair the same with this is yours, but this is not, or is all that yours, or is none of it yours?
Nope, the top is mine and the bottom is the human hair.
And you didn't do her hair, this current style that I'm looking at.
No, I didn't touch that.
You had this done somewhere else.
Yes.
You are satisfied with this look.
Well, yes, more than what she did.
This is the look that you wanted.
Yes.
When you went with the plaintiff, did she give you this look that you have now?
Yes, but it's not about the look, is what now. That's
Right. There was a whole other issue of what happened as a result of the weave.
Yes.
All right, and that's really why we're here. Let's talk about what happened to her in this situation with you. How did the two of you meet to begin with?
We met for a mutual friend, Your Honor.
Yes.
Her name is Tanya.
Okay.
And Miss Johnson loved Tanya's hair. She kept complimenting her on the hair, and Tanya
Is that
said,
true? You like Tanya's hair?
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
And did she also, you called it a leave out? Is that what you called it?
"What's a sew-in and you have leave out your own natural
Did she
hair."
have that same leave out sew-in? How much did you have to pay for the hair and the styling and the weaving and all that?
I normally charge upwards of $5,000 for a full sewing.
Jesus, that's
Yeah.
so...
Makes my hair.
Exactly.
For some hair?
Because I
I
use
give
top
my
quality.
barber a 20 and a couple of dollars extra, and we are good.
You also have to understand, I serve anyone from soccer moms to celebrities, first
Right.
and foremost.
And women are paying that much for their hair?
Absolutely.
How much did she pay? How much
Well,
did she pay?
because she's a friend of a friend, I only charge her a quarter of what I charge my normal client.
So you charged her $12.50?
Exactly.
That's still a lot. You got a good deal.
Yeah. But
All
and
right.
on top of that, I gave her a $30 tip because it was good. Like
She
I
said
said.
she said she loved it.
And then,
And then I had to go to work afterwards. I'm a flight attendant, so I take like the red eye. It's just a little small plane, about 4 or 5 people.
oh, you do on the private.
Yeah. I get to work. We do keep our uniforms in a locker at work.
Yes.
So I go change at work, pack my clothes, and hop on the plane.
Yes.
As we take off, eventually the seatbelt light goes off, and we have to get ready to serve the customers food and drinks.
And you said there were only 4 to 5 people on the
Yep,
flight, right?
about 4 to 5
All right.
people.
So it's pretty intimate.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, very easy. So as I'm walking down the aisle, there is a female that kind of starts getting upset, saying that something's crawling on her, and all of a sudden everyone starts kind of freaking out and pointing at me.
And what were they complaining about?
Well, it all started with the one lady who said there was something crawling on her.
Yes.
And little ripple effect. Everyone's kind of like, well, whoa, there's something like in your hair pointing at me, and everybody starts, freaking out. So it causes me to go to the bathroom to check, and like there's lice in my hair. There's like, and I was just, and I don't understand how.
And it was moving in your head?
Well, Obviously, it was jumping out on the people on the plane, and I didn't understand.
Not when she
It
left
is
my salon,
nasty.
Your Honor.
Because
There
I
was
clean
lice.
my hair.
Oh, wait a minute. There was lice in your hair,
Yes.
and you're saying that the lice came from the weave.
I'm saying that the lice came from the weave.
Coming up on America's Court.
That's a problem for you.
Your Honor, I don't think it's a problem because
Think again, because I just told you. It's a problem for you.
And later,
He said, okay, you get off.
Would you like to be a publisher? Use so much soap, we rinse it twice. Like to watch?
We're back with the case of Kelly Baker, who is suing Deandra Johnson for $10,000.
Was it the next day that you took the flight? Was it the same day?
Nope, same day. It was that night.
It was the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a problem for you.
Your Honor, I don't think it's a problem
Think
because
again, because I just told you. It's a problem for you. Because
You're
the
right.
whole issue is she started letting, as they say, everybody know that she was not happy. And that's why you're suing her.
well, Your Honor, this is why I brought my witness.
Ma'am, come on
because-
up. And your last name, please?
Grant.
Miss Grant. And what's your role in this?
I'm the owner of Best Hair Affair. I'm the supplier. I supply the weave hair that's in question here.
Where do you get the hair from?
I get the hair from an Indian supplier.
And then how do they bundle it and package it, and then that's how you get it?
They treat it, they shampoo and condition it, and they, some
So
of it
you-
is
so
bleached
there's
and colored.
There's 2 times of shampooing and conditioning.
Correct.
They do it before they even package it.
And I do it as well.
And then you do it.
Correct.
And then you do it again?
Exactly.
That's
And I
the weave
had-
hair that you took out that had
Yes.
lice in it? Okay, hand me that. I'm not opening it. But I want to at least... And,
There you go.
Yeah, really, yeah.
And Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, ma'am.
Beverly can explain to you the process and explain to you about lice and how they can live and where they can live and where they can't live.
Did you get this tested or anything?
No, I wouldn't see why I need to.
Is it possible that once it leaves you, that given what it is potentially exposed to, that lice could end up in the hair?
It is not possible because I provide synthetic as well as human hair. However, it's dead hair. It's not attached to anyone's scalp, so it cannot live and thrive in that type of environment. In addition to the fact that it's in plastic when it comes from India, it's in plastic when it leaves me and go to as a supplier and goes to
Stop.
my clients.
Stop. That was really important what you just said. It's dead hair and the lice cannot live in the dead hair. How would she end up with lice in her hair?
She could have used a brush when she to tame her hair when she changed her outfit for work. That's
Okay.
a normal,
Well then, okay, let's go with that. If she could use a brush, couldn't a stylist use a comb or a brush that also had lice, and as she's putting it in, she's brushing in lice?
That's true, but if that were the case, then I would have had other clients complain about that because once you put
Because
that
you would have
lice-
used those same combs and brushes and...
even though of course we sanitize them in the barber side. I mean, come on. As she said, they were jumping. Something would have jumped.
Okay. She started telling everyone. That's why we're here.
Your Honor, telling everyone is an understatement. I can show you.
Yes.
If you like.
Yes, please. Okay. This is tough.
Not
'cause
only
I
was
don't know a
she-
lot about this area, but...
She was completely slandering my name, stating that I installed a lice-ridden weave. And as you
She's
can see the
selling weed
meme,
for $3,000 and full of lice. That's just nasty.
and do you see the meme she posted?
And then some...
It was just, I mean, Your Honor, I was mortified. But Your Honor, not only
What
did
is this
she
income
stop there,
statement?
the income statement shows what I was making prior to her slanderous statements, and then it shows what it dipped down to after. Because not only
How
did
many
she
people
stop
do you
on-
have working for you?
I have about 4 or 5 stylists right now.
Okay, because I'm looking at $80,000 in 1 month. You ain't doing too bad.
That's why I said that. You see this? You see this? Come on now.
Okay. And you're saying that your loss in revenue of $10,000 is attributable to her.
Yes, because not only did she
What are
go
you
on
basing
Facebook,
that on? Because let's assume for the sake of this discussion that she did engage in defamation. You have to prove damages. Looking at a 12-month period of profit and loss, are some months you are more busy than others? Whatever your tax returns look like in terms of, is there consistency? Just showing me from one month to the next doesn't necessarily give me a full picture. The gavel must come down in favor of the defendant. Because I understand what you all are saying in terms of the lice living in a dead organism. But even if I gave you that benefit, you have not been able to prove damage. And other than saying my profit from one month to the next drop is not sufficient to
That's
meet
what I'm trying to
your
explain.
burden. And everything that you've presented here in terms of,
But I have something else to present. If
and
you
I'm not
please allow
hearing
me
it.
to. Please, Your Honor.
okay, are you not hearing me say no?
I totally hear
Did you hear me say no?
Yes,
You
I
totally
did.
hear me. Okay, then you also need to hear this. Your matter's dismissed. Case closed.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
I have no idea where she got lice, but I know she did not get it from my shop.
The judge was right to throw that case out. She's selling weed with a bunch of lice in it.
And coming up on America's Court with Judge Ross.
He said, okay, you get